Okay, so we have 4 main chords, but there's a total of 5 chords in the song. First, I'm just going to go through them. We have a D major, we have an F major, which is only played in the very introduction part. We have an E minor, we have an A major, and then a G major. So those chords are all the chords for the song. See, the introduction starts with an arpeggiated part, meaning we're playing individual notes of the chord. So we're in that D major position. I've got my first finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, the ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and my middle finger on the 2nd fret of the high E string. So we play, so we're going, and I'm grabbing this G note on the 3rd fret of the high E with my pinky. Now we switch to an F position and we go same picking pattern. So we're grabbing this F note on the high E string and then we're playing an open E. So you have to lift up that first finger when you go to grab that open E string. So we have repeats again. At this point we do a kind of dragging your pick across all 6 strings to grab that E minor chord. Okay, the E minor chord is playing the open E string. I keep my middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, my ring finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and then of course the G, B, and high E are all played open. From there we play to an A major, which is going to be open A. I keep some people play with their finger barred across like that, that's okay. I play it with my first 3 fingers on the 2nd fret of the D string, 2nd fret of the G string, 2nd fret of the B string, and then open high E. So let's play what we have so far. There's the D, there's the F. When you drag the pick across the strings and get that E minor, going to the A major, back to the E minor, back to the A major, and then to D. And in D we're kind of going a strumming pattern. So I'm lifting up my middle finger on the 2nd fret of the high E. So I'm strumming down, and I'm grabbing that on an up stroke. So every other time I'm open string, fingers back down. Okay, so let's play what we have. Chord. Back to the E minor chord. Okay, now right before this would be the pre-chorus. So we're playing basically a holding that chord out a little longer. Then we go to D major. Back to the E minor, and then we end right before the chorus starts on the A major. Now on the unplugged session we're going to go back in and do the 2nd verse, so we're going to go from the A major to the D. Play that little riff we just learned in D. And then the verse repeats. E minor, A major, E minor, A major, to D. And back to the E minor. E major, E minor again, finish with the A before we go to the chorus. Now this time we're actually going to play the chorus, so it's going to be D major and G major. And we're going to play the little lick again. Now at this part we're going into a little melody line or guitar solo. I'm following pretty close to what Bruce did on the Unplugged, but there is one area that I changed just a little bit just to make it easier to segue into the D major, since that's just one single guitar player. If you have two guitar players, you could do it, and I can show you the way Bruce plays it as well. So we're going to go A major. We're playing open E, F sharp on the second fret of the low E, third fret of the low E, and open A. And we're grabbing that chord. So let's do that part again. Then we're going to go back down, and that's going to be G, F sharp, E. So third fret of the low E, second fret of the low E, open E. Okay, so let's play that again. Repeats again. Back to the A, and then I play this lick. That's just on the D string. You're basically doing a hammer-on from the second fret of the D to the fourth fret of the D. And grabbing that second fret of the G string, which is an A note. When I come back from the A, I'm grabbing the E and then open D. Play that again. So second, fourth, second, second, open E. And that'll allow us to kind of segue into that D chord. Now on the Unplugged, Bruce plays something kind of like this. Oops. That's it. Yeah, he plays, and he ends on that F sharp. So that's just going to be fourth fret of the D string, second fret of the D string, open D, and then F sharp, which is second fret of the low E. So let me play that again. Already at the D. Okay, so out on that solo, back to B, back to the E minor, D, back to E minor again, A major, D, G major, E major, lick. The solo repeats again. Back to E minor, G, D, A minor, A, D, G, E, G, and then we end on the D chord when we're going to play the D chord down one time and then arpeggiate the note. and that's the ending of the song. So let's talk about the strumming patterns a little bit. This is a very loose strumming pattern, meaning that you can kind of improvise a little bit as far as your down up strums. Kind of give you an example of that. So we come out of that. I'm just basically kind of I'm doing some pauses in there instead of just going just down up down up down up. Some kind of convenient pauses I think add some dynamics to it. Upstroke, downstroke, it's down, down, up, down, down, up, and then down to D. So you can kind of see when I play that melody, that melody changes on the up strums. Pause. Back again. So in other words, you can, your strumming patterns don't have to be, I feel like, exactly the same on each time through. You can alter it a little bit. I've watched Kiss play it several times on the meet and greets and unplugged, and you can definitely tell that they kind of, improv a little bit with the chord strumming. But just whatever's comfortable for you. You might want to just start off with, if this is, if you're a beginner guitar player, you might want to just start on just hitting the chords and then just strumming and just switching the chords without actually doing any of the down up strums. To give you an example of that, so we go. Just get used to switching the chords. So that would be, a way to approach it as well, especially, if you're having trouble switching those chords.